Hi, everybody. How are you? Welcome to day one of prep week. I'm so excited for this week. I'm so excited for us to get pumped up, for us to get prepared, for us to be planning everything out and just get excited for the next 80 days because it's not going to be torture. It's actually going to be super empowering because 80 days seems like a long time, even though it does go by super fast, but it's a long time to commit. Most people want to commit to 21 days. Most people want to commit to maybe a month at a time, but this is straight 80 days of our 30 to 60-minute workouts. This is really super dialed in, really clean nutrition. So it's hard, but it's so worth it. And it becomes so much easier when you have a big group doing it with you. And I can promise you this, that after you get past the beginning, which is the hardest part, it does become a lot easier because your cravings are gone, because we're eating super clean, we're eating super dialed in, we're not really introducing sugar into our bodies, and sugar is super addicting, and there's a lot of hidden sugars and a lot of foods that you don't even know about or you really don't think have sugar. So you're eating sugar throughout the day without even knowing about it, which is why you're craving late at night, which is why sometimes you're binging, why sometimes you can't say no to whatever it is, even though you're not hungry. It's the sugar addiction. So these next 80 days, we're going to be eating super clean. And when you're not introducing the sugar into your body, you're not craving it anymore. I promise you that. So Time Nutrition, basically, Autumn is having us eat and train like an athlete. So we're balancing our macros at every single meal. We are eating before we work out. We're eating after we work out. We are eating every 2 to 3 hours to keep our body fueled and our metabolism revved up so that we're burning fat throughout the whole day. With weightlifting, you're burning fat throughout the whole day. So we're going to be eating pretty dialed in. So I just want to take a few minutes just to talk a little bit about Time Nutrition, and then throughout the whole week, I'll do a few more videos about meal planning and how to keep track of everything. So some of you have already been using these. Some of you have been doing this but have not been using these, but these are the containers that we'll be using for Time Nutrition. We have our purple, which is 1 cup. That is for our fruits. We have our greens, our vegetables, 1 cup. We have our protein, 3/4 of a cup. Carbs, our favorite, 1/2 cup. And then our healthy fats, I want to say 1/3 of a cup. And then our seeds and salad dressings, which are 2 tablespoons. So these are all the containers that we're going to be using. And I'm actually going to go over one meal plan with you just so that you get familiar with it. Okay, so I'm actually going to start to share my screen. Let me see. Share. Okay. Okay, so I just picked eating plan B. You know what? Let me go back and actually show you guys, if you don't know how to get everything, here is 80 Day Obsession. This is the program that we're going to be following. Here's the workout list. There's going to be 3 phases, but we're not going to talk about that today. Program materials, getting started. So the first thing that you're going to do is actually going to figure out your meal plan bracket. Okay, so you're going to go to the starter guide, and this is the calculation. There's going to be 3 phases. So for the first phase, which is the first one that we're going to be doing, we're going to put our current weight times 11, and that will be our caloric baseline. Then we're going to take our caloric baseline plus 600, and if you've done any other program, this is a little bit more calories, and only because these are almost hour-long workouts, so we're going to be burning a lot of calories throughout our workouts. So add your 600, and that will be your maintenance calories. Now, if you're only looking to really lose like 5 to 10 pounds, if you're really looking to really tone and gain muscle, you're going to stop right there. You're not going to go any further into the calculation. But if you're looking to lose 10 or more pounds during this journey, then you're going to add the last calculation, and you're going to subtract 750. And that will be your caloric target. And then these are the meal plans. So once you get that number, you'll go here into the meal plan. And you guys, you have to trust the process. So say that your calorie came out to 1,499 and you're like, oh, you know what? No, I'm sorry. What if it says 1,500, right? And you're like, oh, but you know what? I'm only one away from plan A. No, wherever that number, that calculation takes you, you're not going to say, oh, but you are going to follow that meal plan. You have to trust the process. It's very specific, and I promise you that eating more will not hinder your results. So eating less may hinder your results. So you need to be fueling enough. You need to be having enough energy to get through your day. So you need every single macro possible. So don't try to say, oh, well, I'm only like 10 away from this bracket, so I'm just going to stick to the lower one. No, whatever you are in, you're going to stay there. So once you figure this out, we're going to go back and we're going to look at the time nutrition. So again, program materials, I'm going to click on nutrition, and the food list will go over a different day. We're just going to go specifically into the eating plan. Okay, so I'm just going to choose eating plan B. So that's 1,500 to 1,799 calories. And here's like a brief description of everything. So you can look at this on your own time. But for plan B, you're going to be having 4 green containers. So that's 4 of these. You're going to be having 3 purples, 4 reds, 3 yellows, 1 blue, 1 orange, and then not pictured is a teaspoon, okay? And then we're gonna follow time nutrition. Like I said, she gives us a bracket that we're gonna eat 60 to 90 minutes before we work out, okay? Stick with me for a second. So we're gonna have a green, a red, a yellow, and a teaspoon, an hour to an hour and a half before you work out. Then you're going to have about like a half hour before. If you drink Energize, you're going to drink your Energize. And then you are going to work out. Okay, so you're going to work out for that hour. Then after you work out, if you are drinking Recover, you will be eating a piece of fruit with your Recover. And then an hour or 2 after your workout, so after you're done working out, you will be eating your green, your red, your yellow, and your teaspoon. And then there's 3 more meals that you're going to be eating throughout the day. Now, you cannot mix and match containers. These are all your macros balanced in one meal. So all your macro counting has been done for you. Your workout block has to stay together. What you can move around is meal option 1, 2, and 3. So that you can eat in whatever order you want, as long as you don't mix and match containers. So you'll be eating whenever you want to eat these. Now for the pre-workout meal, I know it sounds like a lot of food, and a lot of you don't eat before you work out. So what you can do, the only substitution that you can do is that you can substitute your pre-workout meal for your meal option 1, which is what I did. So I wake up super early to work out. So what I would do is I would wake up, I would make a shake, I would put my shake, half a banana, and 8 ounces of almond milk, and I would blend it. And then I would drink it, and then I would like unload the dishwasher or pack my lunches for the day. And because it was a lighter meal, I could work out as soon as I drank it, I could go ahead and work out within like the next 20 minutes. So does it have to be an hour and a half before you work out? No, it just depends on your body. Some people digest super, super fast, and some people digest slower. So it's up to you. So it's going to take time, which is why maybe you should try to practice this time nutrition during this prep week with our workouts. Try to eat like a little bit of something. You don't have to eat in this order, but eat a little bit something before you work out if you don't normally eat before you work out. And just try to get your body used to it, because trust me, like your body craves everything, and then your body wakes up and needs all the fuel that it can get. So pre-workout meal can be substituted for meal option 1, which is what I did, because it's a smaller meal. So you could do like a yogurt with a fruit and peanut butter. So something lighter, or and if not, you can do your pre-workout meal as it follows. So as long as this workout block stays together, then it doesn't matter, but these will be moved around. So then I moved my pre-workout down here and I would just eat it. So I'll give you an example of what I did. I'd wake up at 4:30, I'd make my shake, I'd chug, I'd unload the dishwasher, I would have my lunch, I would drink my Energize, and then I would work out by 5. So like I said, it doesn't have to necessarily be an hour, hour and a half before you work out. It just has to be what your body is used to or what your body metabolizes. I would work out through that hour and then I'd be done by 6. I would have my fruit and my recover by 6:30, and then I would eat breakfast, I want to say at 8:30, and then I would just eat every 2 to 3 hours after that. Now I know that if you start your day early, your meals are later, and earlier, I mean. Yes, I was having dinner at 5:30, but once I got used to it, and once my body got used to the whole eating, I really honestly didn't crave anything. And I'm a binger. I'm super open about that. I'm a binger. I'm a late night binger. I can consume, I don't even count, but I could probably consume like 3,000 calories in one sitting at night, late at night. I'm a binger. I did not binge once. I did not crave anything once because I was eating so clean and my body was so used to it that I was perfectly fine. I wasn't starving. Here are some examples of them. And then rest day, because we don't get to work out, you can eat them in whatever order you want. Now, for the people that are not going to take supplements, there are, let me see, this is for peak week. Here, without it. So here is your bracket if you're not doing any Beachbody Performance. You do not have to do Energize. You do not have to do Recover. I do strongly recommend it because the Energize gives you like an extra boost to get through that whole hour, and the Recover really helps your muscles because you're going to be sore. So same thing. Here's your workout blocks. You're going to eat your pre-workout meal 60 to 90 minutes before your post-workout. You're going to eat every 2 to 3 hours. So everything's laid out for you there. So I know it's super overwhelming, but that's why I said, let's do a week and let's get used to these workouts. Let's get used to these sliders. Let's get used to everything. And it's going to take a lot of planning. It's a lot, but every day I'll go over every single part of how to make this a little bit easier. And trust me, you can do it. The only person that's going to hold you back is you, but you've got this. And I'll post another video for my teachers and my nurses and how to get through time nutrition. It's possible, you guys. It doesn't matter what field you're in. It is possible to get through time nutrition. I was in the exclusive coach group with hundreds and thousands of different people with all different professions who got it done. You can get it done. It just takes a little bit extra planning, okay? So that was just the intro to time nutrition. Digest, and then comment below with any questions you have. I promise I will answer every single question, okay? So I will talk to you guys later. I hope you have a great day.